You're listening to Living in Spain podcasts with David Wright.
Good morning, my name is David Wright, and first of all, very happy new year to everybody. 2026 could be an amazing year for you if you take action on making your dreams come true. Okay, so I just wanted to make this quick podcast episode. I've seen lots of people on my websites and Facebook pages and groups saying all the reasons why they think that they can't move to Spain, and over my 23 years living and working here in Spain, I think I've heard pretty much all of the reasons. And to be honest, there is really only one reason why somebody cannot move to Spain, and it's nothing to do with money or health or anything like that. I'll tell you what that one reason is that's stopping you moving to Spain a little bit later on. Okay, so 23 years living and working in Spain, and in that time I've helped many people here with my books, my podcasts, my videos and my live radio show every week here in Spain. So if you want a dream to come true, you only really need to take action on that dream and keep making steps forward, and eventually it will happen, it will come true. The biggest thing is really you need to find and follow people that are doing what it is that you want to do to get what it is that you want. Now that sounds a little bit complicated, but really, let's say you want to learn to play the guitar. You don't just buy a guitar and start flicking away on the strings. You have to go and find somebody that knows how to play the guitar and give you some lessons. So that's the same with moving to Spain. You don't just get on a plane and go to Spain. You'll get lost here. You will have problems with paperwork. And so what you need to do is go and join some groups, go and speak to some people, find out what is involved, what is needed, and what you really need to do to make your life here in Spain come true. So that is what I do basically. I give people the tips and advice and encouragement, and I put them in touch with experts that I have found over my years here that can help you with everything you need, whether it's paperwork, whether it's visas, learning how to speak the language, what areas of Spain, you name it, I've covered it in my 23 years here. So there are lots of things now that people think are stopping them, like Brexit and money and things like that. But really, there is only one thing that is stopping you from moving to Spain, and that is if you have a criminal record. If you have a criminal record, it is almost impossible to get visas or acceptance to move to Spain. You can still come to Spain up to 90 days a year with a criminal record, depending on what that is, obviously. But so it can be very difficult. But all the other reasons, like not having enough money, that is one of the easiest ones to get over, not having money. And that's probably the biggest one. People say, if I had the money, I would come to Spain tomorrow. There is so many things you can do to get that money, and it isn't a lot of money really. If you want the non-lucrative visa here, there is a minimum amount that you need to show in the form of funds, and that can be in assets, in property, or in actual cash in a bank here in Spain or anywhere at all. And that is around £37,000. Now, that sounds like a lot of money, and it is a lot of money if you haven't got it. But to be honest, most people have got a property in the UK, they've got some savings, they've got a car, they've got stuff they can sell, and you can get rid of a lot of crap that you don't use and get a big start on getting that money towards that 37,000. And there are also other ways around it. You can take on extra work. And some people say, I can't get another job, or I'm struggling with the job I've got now. Let me just tell you one thing. Years ago, when I was thinking about moving to Spain, I was a karate instructor, and I was also working as a carpenter. I worked 3 jobs up till 10 o'clock at night. I was going home after a long day, having my dinner at 10 o'clock at night, having a bath and going straight to bed. I did that for some months just to save up extra money, and I sold a lot of the stuff. Well, in fact, I sold everything I had in the UK to have enough money to come here, and I did it. So it's making sacrifices, and it's amazing. Once you start start writing things down, what you've got and what you need, how you can check this off the list, and you get steps towards that goal much quicker when you start taking action on it. So money is quite an easy one to get round to finding, and sometimes it can take you longer than you think, but sometimes it's faster than you think as well. So that money one is quite easy to get over. There are so many different options, and now with AI and all the help on the internet, making more money, it's never been a time in history when it's been easier to make money or find new ways of making money. It's just all down to you, the effort you put in, and the time you're going to dedicate to making more money. So that excuse is probably the easiest one to get over. Health can be the second one that people say, oh, I wish I was younger, or wish I had a better health than that. But look, if you're ill in the UK or not very healthy in the UK, you can be not very healthy or ill in Spain. People here are in the same position. It's just a different country, and it's only really a couple of hours away. So if you've got insurance and things like that in the UK, you can get that here in Spain. You can transfer a lot of that over here. The healthcare here in Spain is way better than that in the UK. Trust me, I know from experience with myself and my wife. So, you know, unless you're really struggling to walk or get on a plane, the health one, again, is just an excuse. There are people here I know that are disabled living here and working here, British people that are here, and honestly, if you've got some sort of ailment or illness, I guarantee you'll feel a lot better and healthier here in Spain with the weather here. That is one thing for sure, the weather. And people say, oh, it's not all about the weather, but trust me, that's people that are not living here to say that. It really is all about the weather. It's not been too good in Spain at the moment, I must admit. It's been a bit rainy and cloudy, but looking at the forecast in my hometown of Brighton at the moment with snow and -5, it never gets that bad here, trust me. So yeah, the healthcare here is great. So that's another excuse out the way. Finding work in Spain. It's not impossible to find work in Spain. I found work here in Spain. If I can do it without any qualifications at all, so can you. Anyone can. It's just all down to their qualifications. And people say, you know, if you haven't got the right qualifications, well, get them. Start something new. Learn some new skills. Make yourself more valuable. There is always something you can do. And if you come here to Spain, you can work here in Spain. It doesn't worry about the visas. People say you can't work in Spain. There's always ways round it, even legal ways round it to work here. So there are lots of options for you. Over on my website, davidwrightonline.com, I've got loads of information, loads of help, loads of free files, and loads of videos. When I say loads, I've got over 350 videos on all of these subjects that can help you, and it's all free. It's all free to access. I've got a private membership site as well for people that are more serious, that are ready to start taking the action. And trust me, now is the perfect time. January, the beginning of the new year, now is the time to start taking the action. It's all there for you. And if you want to join my membership site, I've reduced the fee to just €10 to join. And that €10 gets you access to all the information, all the help, all the experts, and online help that will get you targeted information that is right for you and your needs to get you here to Spain if that's what you want. So there is really no excuses when people say, oh, I wish I could move to Spain. Wishing it won't make it happen. Taking action is how it happens. And I've helped hundreds of people. And if you want to come and see over my website, you can hear the stories from them. You can come and have a look at my private membership site and see the members over there. And you can come and have a private consultation with me. It's not free. I charge for this consultation because I value my time. But if you're serious about moving to Spain, I can help you. I can put you on the right track to making your dreams come true. So let's make 2026 amazing year and make your dreams come true. If you're serious about this, click on the link below this now and let's get you started moving to Spain.
If you have enjoyed this podcast by David Wright, then you will love his new books. Out now on Amazon and Kindle, packed with money-saving tips and information on living and working in Spain. Just go to livinginspainbooks.com. David also has a popular blog for expats in Spain. Come and take a look now at BritishExpatsInSpain.com.